Hey YouTube, it's ICU. On Friday, Samsung's new flagship Galaxy S6 smartphone was released. I've heard early reports of the device's durability, and in this video, I wanted to put it to the ultimate test. I first wanted to stress that in having used the device for roughly a day or so, it quickly became one of my favorite Android phones. Additionally, this video is in no way sponsored to cover the damage the S6 will undoubtedly incur. Instead, it was spawned purely out of my curiosity and apprehension to the aforementioned reports. Having said that, for those of you interested in my iPhone 6 giveaway, be sure to rate this video up, navigate to freeappsfast.com, my service that allows users to easily earn free gift cards and more. Sign up, return to this video, and leave a relevant comment containing your referral code, the piece that appears after the link in the 4th tab. Up first, I wanted to test what is likely the maximum amount of damage that would be inflicted upon the S6 in most real-world scenarios, and if it can withstand that, it can certainly hold up well against drops at lower heights. Now, I'm about 6 feet tall. When you add the length of my arm, an over-the-head drop from about 9 feet should do some damage, right? Yes, but only cosmetic. While the back of the S6 is purely glass, the device held up surprisingly well. Neither the screen nor the back are cracked, but there's a rather substantive impression in the corner on the metal frame where the device took its first impact. There's also minor scuffing on the upper corner, which is where it landed next after bouncing. Having said that, the frame surrounding the device is undoubtedly the primary factor as to why the glass remains unscathed. Now, having said that, I could have gotten lucky because if it had landed completely flat straight down on its screen, it may very well have cracked. The same can also be said for the back, but in this case that didn't happen. So now that the S6 has shown true resilience, holding its own against what would likely be considered the worst real-world scenario, let's take it to the extreme and run over the phone with a full-sized, rather heavy sedan, in this case the Tesla Model S. Weighing in at 4,647.3 pounds with a weight distribution of 48% in the front and 52% in the back, according to the specs listed on Tesla's site, and factoring in the surface area of the S6 being 15.7 inches, and assuming that all weight of the tires will be exerted onto the device evenly, there will be approximately 1,115.6 pounds and 71 pounds per inch of pressure on the S6 when the front tire passes over the device, and 1,208.3 pounds or 77 pounds per inch of pressure on the S6 when the back tire makes contact. With that in mind, due to the fact that the car is moving at an increasing velocity and that there's one point that protrudes rather substantially beyond the rest of the back housing being the camera unit, the pinpoint accurate figures for these approximations will vary. They're simply intended to provide a general idea of the sheer force the S6 will quite literally be under. Without further ado, let's run over the brand new Samsung Galaxy S6 with the Tesla Model S, reaching a maximum speed of 14 miles per hour. Switching to the slow-mo footage, you'll notice small shards of glass are immediately shot into the air as the device takes its first blow from the front tire, while the back tire causes the rear of the device to thrust upwards as it finishes passing over the S6, putting significant strain on the camera, surely cracking what's left of the assembly. While the back of the device is completely destroyed, the glass shattered beyond usability as a shard instantly drove itself into my hand, making it bleed upon contact. The device is surprisingly fully functional. In other words, if for whatever bizarre reason you happen to run over your Samsung Galaxy S6 with the back down, it will likely be usable. However, due to the cracked glass on the back, I would strongly recommend getting that piece replaced. Though that's not what you're likely here for, is it? You probably want to see the S6 be annihilated, and that's what we're going to do now. Tesla style. After several slower passes, reversing over the phone and rerunning it over, probably more times than I should have, the back glass has become unrecognizable and the screen has several deep cracks that damage the Super AMOLED display beyond repair. You need to get that and the back piece replaced if this were your S6 and you wanted to continue using it, because amazingly, the device is still functioning. Although the display is ruined, the bottom bottom capacitive buttons light up and provide feedback, while the notification LED still pulses in all its glory, an indicator that the S6 is stronger than anyone could have imagined. Now, these surprising results conclude this extreme Galaxy S6 drop and run over test. Stay tuned for additional coverage on the S6, and again, if you're interested in my new iPhone 6 giveaway, be sure to rate this video up and leave a comment as an entry. I'll also have a link below to purchase the Galaxy S6 at a slightly cheaper rate, however it can fluctuate, so act fast. Also, just be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, and to be updated more often, such as when I release new videos similar to this one, as well as iOS and jailbreaking, simply like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And until next time, this is ICU, signing out.